What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is going to be a hefty day indeed. So you guys might be wondering, Shy, what's up with these boxes, bro? Well, I'm moving out finally, but it has been a while since I graduated, and it's about high time that I get out of here. Today I'm just gonna be packing my stuff up, and then also I have an interesting tutorial for you guys. It's not a magic tutorial. I'm gonna be teaching you a cool way to make an interesting photo effect. But yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to levitate, basically. If you guys watched that last video, you'll know that I made a picture where I'm kind of floating above the ground, but I'm laying down almost, so it looks like I'm falling. Anyway, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make that photo. It's gonna be so cool. I love this effect. I use it fairly often, like a couple times a year. It's just such a cool thing you can do, and it applies to more than just a floating person. You can use it to levitate objects as well, etc., etc. Anyway, so for now, I'm gonna set this up on a tripod. I'm gonna start packing. I'll be moved out by the end of the month, so that means on December 1st, I'm gonna be kaput. I'm gonna be gone. I'm excited, a little nervous at the same time. This is my first time moving out, obviously. The only thing I'm really worried about is where I'm going to be putting stuff. I'm scared of where this guy's going to end up. I really want to keep him. He's literally like the best thing I've ever made. Or best thing I've ever made. Can't talk today. So like all this stuff, like I have to put all these sunglasses away. This entire shelf is probably going to be gone by the end of today. I'm keeping these shelves from my house though when I move out of this place I'm moving into currently, because when Emily and I are married, we want to keep these shelves. We really love the color and everything. But yeah, so my house had 2 boxes in the garage, but that's clearly not enough for even half of this room. So I got another 3 from Smith's, and I'm not saying I wanted 3. I'm saying that's literally all they had. I took the last of their stock. Smith's, you gotta restock yourselves. Boys like me, we need boxes, all right? We're trying to move out and live a fulfilled life. So here's the deal. I want to keep vlogging until the end of the month, until I move out, and then there might be a slight pause in production so that I can move in successfully and with ease. But that's why my camera gear, that light, the microphones and everything, that's all gonna be packed last. And then the thing I'm gonna pack second to last is all the cards down there. So I'm gonna pack most of it today actually, but I wanna keep some of it intact here at the outside, so I can keep doing the Magic Monday and the tutorials, 3 tricks, 1 tutorial, that kind of stuff. I really like how that stuff's coming out, so I'm gonna keep some stuff laying around, but this place is gonna be pretty empty as the month continues. So especially from this episode to the next one, it's gonna look pretty empty. So let me just set you up on a tripod, my guy, and we can start packing this crap. Okay, so I start packing my books up first. I'm gonna be packing some of my film stuff. So I have actually a second one of these lights that I've never been able to take out because I actually don't have a stand for it, which is really sad. But it's there in the corner. It's been there for months. So I'm gonna be packing that up, and you know, my secondary light that I use occasionally when I'm like in a dark room or anything like that. By the way, the show for the Angelus Theater went really well. I had a great time. Okay, so this will be my book box. So let's start sliding books, boys. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with all of my accessories. So like super dope hourglass, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it, because I'm not gonna put it in the box full of books because then it's gonna get crushed and break, and that fake sand is gonna get everywhere. Okay, there we go. That's literally like half my books right there. My room does not have a lot of things in it. I'm gonna confess that right now. However, I do have these drawers full of crap. Yeah, I also have a collection of movies. Kindergarten Cop, The Conjuring, Maze Runner, etc. All my old notebooks, this is a folder. You ready? This is a folder of all my old drawings and every single letter I've ever had. That's why this folder is so super nasty thick. My graduation cap, how comforting. So as an artist, you know, I used to draw a lot in my childhood. So I have a bunch of folders of, you know, my poetry, my book pieces, old notebooks, and I have at least like 6 folders of old drawings and stuff in here. That's all gonna move on down the line. Here's a very old journal of mine. I am torn into 2 emotions as of current. I am filled with an overpowering joy and an inexplicable and irrational sadness. Yeah, this is the ramblings of a teenage mind. This was literally like a year ago, so what's wrong with me, man? Maybe I changed a lot, maybe I haven't, but whatever the case is, I hope I'm okay now. I mean, clearly not. I'm pretty out of my mind. Shoop! It fits great. I actually have to clean out this entire room because my mom wants to turn my room into an office for my dad. Next down, we got more books, actually. I forgot about all these. I forgot that my shelves aren't like massive, so I don't even have enough room for all the books I wanted. So I had to put some of them in here. Maybe I should sell some of these books. I don't read any of these. Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, Legend, Slathbox Gold. Okay, and then the rest is a Bible and this thing. What I got left is a bunch of wallets and 2 camera bags, so I'm gonna leave that in here for now. The question remains, can this close? Okay, there we go. 1 super heavy box down for the count. Okay, I have a couple more books underneath the shelf, and there's one thing I'm so excited to get out of here. It's my stereo. So here's like all my Magic DVDs and stuff. I'm gonna leave that aside. So if you know me at all, like personally, if you're inner circle, I actually have I have a strange interest in the supernatural and like mythology and stuff. And so when I found out about Percy Jackson and all those books, I like freaked out. So I have the complete 2nd series right here. Gotta reverse them though, because for some reason Rick Riordan liked to make his books smaller to bigger. So this is something I've had on my nightstand since I've moved here. It's a little container that someone gave me as a going away present, and it's like all these happy memories. So I have my 6-month anniversary gift. This guy gave me a Deadpool keychain because he knows I love Deadpool. Some IDs and some presents from the past, and I also have a little photo album in here. Anyway, this is very dear to me, so. Okay, there is another thing I'm gonna have to move the camera for to grab. A Beautiful Minds box. This is, if you guys saw that video of my magic drawer, this is it. So this is like all my gimmicks and stuff. So you have this card full of letters, and then when you shake it, it actually reveals that it's my name. Here's my Polaroid camera, and also all of my comic books. This was so cool, but someone broke it upon entering the house. So this guy is gonna come in here with me. A couple old-timey books. Have a box of socks I haven't used yet, so we're gonna take all this stuff, Jay Sankey, the Nest wallet, the Vive 5, and put all of that in here. Okay, sorry to see you go so soon, but this is such a special thing right here. It's my little whiteboard, blackboard thing. Now also, if I'm gonna be putting cards away, I think I'm just gonna put my even bricks in here. Let's put this stuff away. Look at that. 2 whole boxes down. Okay, so that's all the interesting stuff I'm gonna be packing. Everything else is just gonna be clothing or more cards. So I don't want this video to drag on forever, so I'm gonna chop this up pretty good, and then I'm just gonna cut to outside so we can teach you that levitation tutorial. All right, see you then. All right, guys, we're done upstairs. If you want to see how it turned out, like what all the boxes and everything, how empty my room is right now, stick to the end of the episode and I'll show you what my room looks like now. But there are still things to be done. As I said, I'm going to be teaching you guys a very awesome photography effect of how to make yourself float / levitate, or, you know, mid-fall is kind of what I do. There's plenty of things that you could use this for, and there's only 2 things that you're going to need. You're going to need a tripod, and second, you're going to need a stool. We're gonna use this hallway. I'm gonna put the stool right there, and I'm just gonna kind of look like I'm floating in between 2 of the doors. So let's get a stool, put it right there, and let's get the tripod and we can do this.
We are on fire. We're never gonna die.
Okay guys, so to make this picture, we're obviously gonna need one very specific tool, and that is Adobe Photoshop. So I want you to go into your files, go ahead, open up the pictures you took, and for this project to work, there needs to be 2 pictures taken, one blank slate, and then one with you on the stool floating whatever manner you'd like. And like I said, you can do this with objects. You don't have to be on the stool. You can put literally anything you want on there. So go ahead and open up Adobe Photoshop. You're gonna go ahead, take the blank slate that you took and put it inside Adobe Photoshop. And once that's done, go ahead, apply your picture of you floating on the stool. Put that on top of the blank slate. Now here what you're gonna do is something called a layer mask. And so with the layer mask, what you're gonna be doing is you're going to be using the brush tool and you're gonna be wiping away any residue of the stool. That sounds really gross, to be honest with you. You're just gonna wipe it away with the black colored brush, and there you go, you have your floating picture. That is the whole thing, really, that's the tutorial. But we're gonna go a little bit more into depth, and I'm going to start coloring this photo as well. Okay, I'm done. So that's basically the entire process. So as you can see, how I'm doing it is I really like to put other masks for my coloring. I like to give myself a contrastive photo. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, just to recap, so I'll be moving and I will see you guys as much as I can. I haven't finished packing yet, but I will show you upstairs right now what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is the room so far. I have 5 boxes packed up. This is my shelf now, basically empty. That's completely empty in there. And then the last thing is my closet, basically empty now. I just have my church clothes, some jackets and hoodies, and then a bunch of shirts, and then some pants and shorts. And then, of course, just some shoes left over. So I'm gonna need some more boxes to finish this place. And this is the other thing. All my cards. And as soon as we're done with that, I will let you know the last video before I move, and then obviously you'll get the notification if you hit the bell for when I come back onto this channel when I'm done moving in, which should be like a day or 2, and everything will be as it shall. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next video on Friday. I had a blast making this video, and I hope you guys had a blast watching it. You guys have a good rest of your day. Ciao.